Hey everybody, back again. Every time I hit the record button, a loud car goes by. And the light keeps changing because it's daytime. But yeah, nothing paranormal today because I don't have anything paranormal today. Instead, what we're going to do is just a very quick talk about the channel because, believe it or not, I've actually been doing this for 2 years now. So I'm just going to summarize 2 years of doing this and talk about where I'm hoping to go, what I'm hoping to do, and yeah, 2 years. How crazy is that? Anyway, let's walk around. Beautiful park here. Show you around a little bit, and let's talk about 2 years. Let's do it. So, 2 years, and I can honestly say, first and foremost, not as much happened as I expect. Now, based on television shows and things like that, I expected to get a lot more activity at a lot more places. I have got some of it's been really, really interesting. I can't 100% conclusively say that I've caught anything paranormal because I refuse to conclusively say 100%. I'll switch hands here. But it's definitely been interesting. Definitely some things that I can't figure out over the 2 years. But nowhere near as much as the TV shows would have me believe. Just nowhere even close. Disappointing? Yeah. Are they making stuff up? I'm starting to really believe that they do for the sake of TV. And I get that. It's got to be interesting for television, and not everybody will find my stuff interesting because I prefer honesty over sensationalism. Hence the reason I don't go running around like crazy when I think I get something like, oh my God, it's just not going to be me. I want to know what happened, why it happened, and I want it to happen again. And that repeatability is super, super important for what I'm doing. Something making a lot of noise over there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's the gist of the evidence. If you followed my channel, you know things like knocks at PAMA. Still, the single best thing that I've ever had was the voice saying hello when I was investigating at Steve's with Laura. If you don't know Steve's place, it's an abandoned house that I investigated pretty extensively. I need to make my way back down there again because I don't know if it's still even standing. The last time I was by there, it was fenced off and probably going to be coming down, but I don't know for sure. So I need to get back down there. But yeah, evidence-wise, nowhere near what I would have expected. Just based on experience watching the TV shows. Disappointing. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe in the coming year, we'll get some crazy stuff. But just know that I'm never going to make it up. And I'd rather have a boring video with nothing than make something up to try and fool you who are investing time in watching my content. Anyway, let's move along. Let's talk about some gear. Talk about what's coming. Let's go. So gear. Wow, that's a lot brighter here. That's better. Gear. Now using a Canon R8 as my main filming camera. I needed to invest in a new camera for all the photography I was doing anyway. The M6 II that I was using just wasn't cutting it anymore. Still a fantastic camera, just wasn't cutting it for what I need. The advantage is the R8 is a fantastic camera for video as well. So that is now my main video camera. The RP still in my bag as a solid backup for video and photo. Does the camera make a difference? If you got the right lens on it, not really. Right now I'm shooting on a 24mm f1.8 from Canon. Stabilization is off. Wow, we should put it on. But yeah, that's doing a lot of low light filming. I want certain lenses, the 1.8s, but really not necessary. High ISO capabilities being what they are, they're just fantastic. Ghost hunting equipment wise, I haven't really invested in much. I am planning to invest in a REM pod just to try it out. I've spent more on apps this year, trying to find good apps, but the REM pod is coming. It's just, it's not a small investment, but now that I am making a little bit of money from the channel, oh wow, I walked right into the sun there. That was terrible. Joys of filming midday on a bright sunny day. And yeah, we're gonna move more into the shadows here, which means mosquitoes, but that's okay. That's better. So yeah, camera gear, a lot of investment. Ghost hunting gear, not so much, but it's coming. I really want to get that REM pod though. Really want to try it out, see how it works for myself, experiment with it, and share the results with all of you so that you know if it's worth your time too. That's that. Anyway, let's continue walking around, talk about what's coming to the channel in year 3, what some goals are, and hopefully some of the content that I'll be showing you. Anyway, let's keep walking. Yeah, down by the river here. Much better. Anyway, coming up on the channel, I'm still working out details with the hotel. They definitely want to have me there. It's just a matter of it being peak tourism season right now, and they are just booked up pretty solid. Just the brightness there, just a little bit. It's darker here. There we go. So yeah, they're booked up pretty solid right now. That means they can't really spare the room for me to use. And there is one particular room that they want to have me in. It's on the top floor, and yet people hear furniture being moved upstairs, and there is no upstairs. So I'm really excited to get there. They are excited to get me there. Just a matter of making it all work out for timing, for them and for me. It's got to work for both of us, of course. But it will happen, probably this year, probably in the fall/winter, just to make it easier on them and not take a room away from them. It is a smaller hotel, but it is an interesting hotel, and there's a lot of history, including some Prohibition-era tunnels underneath it. So I'm really looking forward to that investigation. Now, of course, everything gets brighter now. Some clouds. Light's changing. Wonderful. Anyway, I also have, coming up, Laura, who you've seen on the channel before, was recently in Europe on a trip, and she filmed a bunch of content on her phone through GhostTube. I don't know what I have there. I don't know how much she managed to get. I know some of it she showed me was pretty crazy. I'm going to put it together in a video somehow. I just don't know how yet. We still have to figure out how I'm going to get all the files from her. So we're working on the logistics of that. And then I have to go through every single recording she did, and there's probably about 100 of them. So there will be some Europe content from Laura's trip. I'm just not sure if it'll be in the form of shorts or if I will just do some form of long video with all the content. It is vertical format because she filmed it on her phone. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to use everything right now. I don't know. It'll be interesting. There is some really interesting stuff in there that I have seen, but again, I haven't seen it all, so I don't know everything that's there yet. I'm intrigued though. And she went to some pretty cool locations, some castles in Belgium, some cemeteries in Paris. So it's going to be an adventure. I'm looking forward to putting that together once I review it all. Anyway, let's keep walking, talk a little bit more. Find me, there you are. Yeah, one of the things I definitely want to do is more investigating this year. I feel like I just didn't get time to do as many investigations as I wanted in year 2. Year 3, I definitely want to hit more investigations. But it's getting harder, I'll be honest, just because of my shooting schedule. I do event photography for the city I live in, on top of working a full-time job. So my schedule's a little bit hectic these days, but I really want to focus more on building this. So there will be more investigations coming. Again, always just being super honest. And that's that. Anyway, quick update on the channel for year 2. Hopefully a really good video coming next week. And yeah, more Spirit Box sessions coming for sure. Everybody seemed to enjoy the first one, so there will be more coming. And I will plan on releasing the location that is going to come in the community tab, so pay attention to that. That way I can get feedback from all of you on questions that you want answered, so we can turn this into a community investigation and not just a me investigation. It'd be fantastic to bring all your ideas along with me to do this. So yeah, more of that coming for sure. Anyway, let's wrap this quick video up, summarizing the 2 years. Let's go. There you have it. 2 years doing the YouTube paranormal thing. It has been an interest since the very first Ghostbusters movie was in theaters. So it's not a new thing for me. As an interest point, well, I just smacked the microphone, so that probably sounded fantastic. Sorry about that. But doing the content about it is new to me in terms of only being at it for 2 years. Having fun with it though. And can't wait to hopefully get some crazy locations under my belt. Maybe, just maybe, get some really, really compelling evidence. Never gonna make it up. In the meantime, I will keep replying to every single one of your comments. I try really hard to respond to everything as fast as I can. It matters to me if you invest in watching and commenting. I want to invest in at least replying to your comment. Least I can do, because I appreciate all of you for watching. With that said, as always, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, please hit the notification bell so you know the videos are going live. Let's find something. Also, one more note, more daytime investigations, because a lot of the paranormal field seems to only happen at night, and I don't think that needs to be the case. I want to show off some beautiful locations during the day as well. So here's to more daytime investigations, because it doesn't always have to be spooky and creepy. We are communicating potentially with people who have passed. So not always a negative and creepy experience. Doesn't always have to be spooky. It can just be warm, inviting, and who knows, maybe we'll end up getting more positive experiences that way. So yes, to more daytime investigations. Let's go.